So you may have seen my last video where I had been spending my pandemic lockdown time watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and had been spending said time noticing now famous faces in then small supporting roles. After I'd finished watching all the episodes of Buffy, I then noticed that its spin-off and, in my opinion, better show, Angel, was also on the same streaming service. So I did what any nostalgia addict with a penchant for procrastination does. I then pressed play and then binge watched all 5 seasons of the show. And then, would you believe it, I once again started noticing more now famous faces. So I did the same thing again and made another list. So here is that list. I'm Matt, this is the Geek House, and here are 7 now famous actors who appeared in Angel before they were famous. Number 7, Sam Witwer. Sam Witwer has a string of credits that us geeks will recognise him from turns in the remake of Battlestar Galactica, to being the human half of Doomsday in the Young Superman series Smallville, a recurring role in Supergirl, and more importantly, for his lead role in the US remake of Being Human. His more consistent work, however, has been within the Star Wars universe, from voicing Emperor Palpatine in the Lego and Jedi Fallen Order video games, from voicing Darth Maul in the fantastic Clone Wars series, and for voicing Starkiller in the Force Unleashed video games. But before all this, Mr. Whitmer made an appearance in the 4th season of Angel entitled Shiny Happy People, as a random bystander who was the first person to see past the big bad Jasmine's facade. Unfortunately, it didn't end well for him, as he ended up very, very crazy and horribly disfigured. It was a small but very pivotal role to the arc of the season, and he went on to bigger and better things since then. Oh, and shout out as well, he was also the zombie in the tank in the 1st season of The Walking Dead. Just putting that in there. Number 6, Summer Glau. Summer Glau has had a very steady career within television since appearing in Angel. She will be forever immortalised as a Terminator sent back in time to protect John Connor in the short-lived series of Sarah Jane Chronicles. But to me and fellow browncoats, she will forever be known as the enigmatic River Tam in the tragically short-lived series Firefly and its movie spin-off Serenity, also created by Joss Whedon. After Firefly and Serenity had finished, she went on to make appearances in The Big Bang Theory and Hawaii 5-0, as well as a guest appearance in Castle alongside her fellow Firefly co-star, the very, very handsome Nathan Fillion. But before all of this, Miss Glau made her very first acting appearance in Angel's Season 3 episode The Very Ambitious Waiting in the Wings, using her ballerina skills to play a prima ballerina. Utilising her skills and background as a dancer, she portrayed a ballerina who was forced to dance the same dance every night forever, until saved by the team at Angel Investigations. It was her dancing skills and presence that caught the eye of Joss Whedon, who then remembered her when casting his fantastic Firefly. That cancellation still really hurts, man. Number 5, Josh Holloway. Now, you'd be forgiven for not recognising Mr. Holloway from his appearance in Angel, since he spends most of it under the vamp face makeup in the pilot episode City of, before being staked and dusted by a hero in the show's cold open of its opening episode. The role was so brief that he's not even credited with a character name, he's simply Good Looking Guy. After this very brief role as Good Looking Guy, Mr. Holloway went on to play characters with actual names. He's probably best known for portraying Sawyer in the hit but lost its way in the end series Lost, appearing in every season until its conclusion. After Lost ended, he went on to have lead roles in Colony and Intelligence, as well as appearing with Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. It's not bad work, Good Looking Guy. Not bad at all. Number 4, Kal Penn. Now, Matt, I hear you cry. Didn't Kal Penn appear in the Buffy list? And, well, yes, he did. But his appearance in Angel was also before he became famous in hit TV shows and films. And I like Kal Penn, so I'm putting him in this one as well. Now, if you did watch the Buffy video, you'll know what Kal Penn went on to do after his 2 appearances in the Buffyverse. If you didn't, I'm going to recap it anyway. As we all know, Kal Penn went on to appear in things like New Girl, How I Met Your Mother, a recurring role in House, a co-starring role opposite Ryan Reynolds in Van Wilder, as well as the co-starring role in Harold and Kumar trilogy. And of course, all of his work with Barack Obama in the Obama administration. But before all of this, after his appearance in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, he had a slightly larger and bit more stranger role in the Season 3 episode of Angel, That Vision Thing, credited as Fez Boy. In this one, he was integral to the plot. He was a living weapon used by the villainous Wolfram and Hart to torture Cordelia with her visions. He wore a fez. Under that fez was his brain. It was all out, pulsing and stuff. It makes sense if you watch the show. It's a watch it, maybe. I don't know. I'm not your dad. Number 3, Christina Hendricks. Now, if you thought Josh Holloway's appearance in Angel was brief, Christina Hendricks has him beat easily. She appears in the 15th episode of Season 1, The Prodigal. In this episode, Christina Hendricks has a blink and you'll miss it appearance credited simply as barmaid. She appears in a flashback sequence that details how our hero went on to become sired by Darla and become the vampire with a soul. Her appearance in Angel was only her 3rd acting role. After this, she went on to appear in things like ER and True Calling, as well as a memorable role as Bridget Yolanda Saffron, or Yosef Bridge, again in the tragically short-lived series Firefly. After all this, she went on to have a more prominent role as Joan Holloway in the brilliant Mad Men, for which she was nominated for 6 consecutive Emmy Awards, which is not bad going for someone who started off as a blink and you miss it barmaid. Number 2, Alexa Davalos. The list of credits Alexa Davalos has accrued is short, but nonetheless impressive, appearing in films such as The Chronicles of Riddick, The Mist and Clash of the Titans. She's also gone on to make appearances in TV shows such as Mob City, the fantastic The Punisher series, Bring It Back Marvel, I Dare You, as well as her lead role in the Amazon series The Man in the High Castle. But before all of this, Alexa Davalos had an appearance in 3 episodes in Season 4 of Angel. She appeared as Gwen Raiden, a woman with electricity/lightning powers, who went on to make Angel's heart beat very briefly and had all the relations with Gunn. And number 1, Jeremy Renner. Appearing in the 11th episode of Angel entitled Somnambulist in Season 1, Jeremy Renner plays Penn, a vampire sired by Angel who appears in present-day LA as a serial killer who then makes Angel think he's the one doing all the murders. Penn is also instrumental in revealing Angel's vampiric nature to Kate. It's a pivotal moment in the season arc. Now, you could very well be aware of some of the work that Jeremy Renner has gone on to do, appearing in things like Lords of Dogtown, The Assassination of Jesse James, 28 Weeks Later, and a couple of the Mission Impossible films. And oh yeah, being a freaking Avenger. Mr. Renner appears as Clint Barton/Hawkeye in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as one of the original 6, with his first appearance in 4, then in Avengers, and in all the other Avenger movies since. He'll be picking up the bow once again and appearing as Clint Barton later on this year in the mini-series on Disney Plus entitled Hawkeye. He's not done too bad from his appearance as a vampire. And there you go guys, 7 actors appeared in Angel before they were famous. Did I miss any out? If so, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, then please feel free to press the like button. If you'd like to see more content from the future, then press that subscribe button. But for now, I'm Matt, this has been The Geek House. Until the next video, stay safe, take care, and we'll see you soon.